We're at the Silverstone Classic Media Day today, and I'm actually doing this little piece of audio, which we're going to put some pictures over the top of, from the unique position of I'm actually sat in McLaren GTR chassis number 24R, the red and white liveried EMCA car, and it's actually a feat just to get into this car and sit in the cockpit. I'm 6'2", so possibly not ideally built to be a GT driver, but even I had to have instruction on how to sit on one of the carbon fibre sponsons to my left, almost fall into the seat and then swing my feet round into the pedal box just to get into the central driving position of this car. And looking around me, it is just carbon fibre everywhere. The panel just inches above my head, the roof panel is carbon fibre, every bulkhead, the floor, the control panel to my right, which is extensively covered in switches, and it is a huge number of switches. Looking from the top, there's 4 options on engine mapping, from label from +3 to -15 fuel conservation, I'm assuming. We've got pumps, fuel pumps. I've got electric mirror control. There's McLaren for you. Master switches, screen heating, wipers, etc., etc. Buttons, a whole cascade of them to my right. Just to the left of that, falling quite nicely to hand actually, is the gear stick with its purple top, almost the size of a billiard ball possibly. Beautifully machined gear stick. Again, and to the right of that, got the steering wheel quite close to me. This is obviously a car where you need a little bit of force to turn the steering wheel. I've got my arms bent, almost not quite a NASCAR driving position, but certainly not the single-seater arms straight out. And another thing that is springing to mind, we're here at Silverstone on what isn't a warm spring day. I'm sat here with the left-hand door of the car wide open, and I'm already getting hot sat in here. The view out the windscreen is quite extensive actually. It is a good view. The wheel arches aren't that high. Nose of the car does disappear down from sight, but everything does fall nicely to position. The steering wheel, my thumb's falling into that 1/4-to-3 position that you have, and there's 4 buttons on the steering wheel, including a drinks button as well as the radio to talk to the pits. So we're looking around, we've got the roll bar above my head. It's a very snug seat. The longer I'm sat here actually, admittedly I'm not wearing overalls, I'm not wearing a crash helmet, but it is a comfortable place to be. How comfortable would they be actually taking this car around a circuit with the G-loads coming through your body, the heavy acceleration and the usually phenomenal stopping capability of even a 1990 spec GT car like this? Probably does take some getting used to, but as a rare opportunity to sit in a car with a Le Mans history, a car that is instantly recognisable, it's not a bad place to be. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening to me from Historic Racing News talking about this McLaren F1 GTR.